Hey, peace, y'all. Welcome back to another edition of Big Mama's Kitchen, where we are discussing all sorts of herbs and their magical everyday uses. Okay. Um, Before we get started on our next herb, because I didn't even bring the damn, I gotta go get the herb again, child. I don't know how I keep doing it, but the next before we get into the next herb that we're going to discuss, I wanted to let you guys know that I am having a sip and bead event. Okay, for those of you who don't know what a sip and bead is basically when we get together, a group of ladies, we're going to get together, we're going to come out, we're going to have some little finger foods, some drinks, and we're gonna make beads, waist beads, anklets, bracelets, necklaces, you name it, whatever we can come up with. I believe the kids, you can make earrings or whatever. But as you can see, I got 1,000. You know what I'm saying? I got 1,000 fucking beads. All of them I've made by my hand. And like I tell everybody, the only reason I don't sell them is because I just, I can't part ways. I can't part ways with them. You know what I'm saying? And they just, it's just an attachment thing going on here. But I think that every woman should experience this. It's something that's going to bring out some feminine energy or even wake up some divine feminine energy in you. Because when is the last time you really played? Beading is a form of play. Beading is a form of releasing and relaxing and just letting go. Okay, beading is a big form of that. So if you have not done anything like beading and coloring and blowing bubbles, you know what I'm saying, things like that to get into your childlike energy or your feminine energy, where you just make play as you go, create as you go, because when you're playing, you're creating. Okay, so yeah, if you've never experienced making waist beads, or if you've always desired to have some, wanted to have a set for yourself, you should come out to this event. Okay, it's gonna be out here where I am, Dallas, Texas, from 3:30 to 6:30. Okay, and I'm sorry, from 3 to 6. I don't know where the fuck I get the 30 from. I guess that's the new time, child. From 3:30 to 6:30, that's CP time right there. But really, it's from 3 to 6. Okay, and we're gonna come out. We're gonna enjoy ourselves. We're gonna have a good time using our color magic. Okay. So you can either hit me up on IG or on Facebook in my inbox. I'm also on TikTok promoting it as well. If you want to get more information about it, see the ticket pricings, all of that. And we can go from there. Oh, also at the event, you will receive your own personal bead kit. And you're going to receive your string or whatever to create your beads. All your charms, all of your little shells, bells, and whatever else is there. A number of things for you to choose from to create your perfect set of waist beads that you want to wear and make them look good. Okay. All right. So now let's get into our herb of the night. The herb of the night, because again, we got some notes. The herb of the night is the Egyptian Blue Lotus flower, okay? The Egyptian Blue Lotus flower. And this flower only grows in Egypt. Excuse me, certain parts of Egypt. Okay? And as you know, Egypt is the fucking motherland. I know it's several motherlands in Africa, but we just gonna use this because this is what everybody's saying. Egypt is the motherland, okay? And this is where this particular flower grows, okay? So this flower, basically, it closes up when the sun goes down and it opens up when the sun comes up. So it's very much related to solar energy. Very good for just either a upper or I don't want to say a downer, but more like it can either recharge you or it can relax you. Okay, so let's get into some information over here because I'm just ranting right now. Okay, so the Blue Lotus Egyptian flower is all about rebirth. Okay, rebirth or being born again. Being born again is basically coming out of the matrix, becoming aware of everything that's going on around you from not only a physical standpoint, but from a spiritual standpoint as well. Um, it is a good herb for spiritual ascension. Okay, so if you're doing some studying, if you're trying to research some things, if you're looking for some areas that are leading you down rabbit holes, this is a good herb to use for that. You can create a bath, a tea, and Blue Lotus tea. Oh, baby, listen, you got to brace yourself drinking Blue Lotus tea, okay? And you also need to know what you're doing. So you need some proper instructions on how much you need to create the tea to drink. You know what I'm saying? What you need to add to it, what you need to take away. You can make a room spray with it, just like I said before, like any of the other products. Because if you've noticed so far, in every herb that I've mentioned to you, I've been giving you the room spray, oils, let's see, a bath, and I think that's it. A room spray, a oil, or a bath. You can use these herbs to create those things with them, and then use them for your spiritual practices. Okay, it's a good herb for cleansing. So if you've had any negative energy around you, if you have gone from, it's good for like when you leave home and go to work and come back home, you can use it for that. When you go out of town and come back, get on a plane and flying, get on the bus, public transportation, things like that, this is a good cleansing tool for that. I recommend the room spray. You know what I'm saying? Room and body spray. That shit is perfect for it. It's really good for enlightenment. Again, rabbit hole shit. If you're trying to, you got some things that you're trying to figure out that's going on in the world, some things, a topic that you're interested in, get you some Blue Lotus, baby. It's really good for a sleep aid. Drink it as a tea. Drink it as a tea. That's the best way I can say it. Or you can create an oil and rub the oil into your hands, into maybe your temples, your third eye, the back of your neck, front of your neck. Rub some of the Blue Lotus oil there. It'll help you to have a relaxing sleep. It promotes good dreams as well, but it promotes a very good night's rest. Be looking to get about 5 to 7 hours of sleep, of good deep sleep, because you know you're not sleeping unless you're sleeping deep. Okay, if I can say it like that. It's also an anxiety reliever. Okay, so if you're having trouble with anxiety, whether it's at home or when you leave and go out around people, what is that? Social anxiety. Okay, social anxiety. Anxiety when you're coming up on a problem, you know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about the bad anxiety where it's up here in your chest and you got down your chest doing this shit, you know, that type of anxiety. Create an oil, create yourself an oil, or create yourself a room spray. You can create the bath, but unless you're gonna bathe with the Blue Lotus every night for about a week, you know what I'm saying? If you're gonna take a bath every night with the Blue Lotus for a week, then I recommend that you create this oil, or you create the room body spray. I make them. You can buy them from me as well. I ain't trying to leave myself out, but you can buy the flowers, buy the oil, buy the herbs, and or buy the room spray from me, in the bath, from me as well. But you can also create this for yourself. Okay. Oh, and it's good for erectile dysfunction. Now let's talk about it. When I first found out that you can use this for erectile dysfunction, all I thought about was, what can I make for this to help with our men? Because I've been thinking about had some ideas of some products I wanted to start creating for men. But I like to create things that are necessary, that are a necessity, something that you need, something that's going to improve you in some way, form, or fashion, whether it be just spiritually or spiritually and physically, right? So when you have when a man has an erectile dysfunction, that has everything to do with, um, I think personally, it has everything to do with um, his habits. It has everything to do with his habits, okay? And if he is in control of his habits, okay? The habits don't necessarily have to always be sexual, okay? Habits could be how he's eating, what he's thinking, okay? How he feels about himself. Those habits, those types of things that are on autopilot, you know, y'all know that's my favorite word because I like to call that shit out. Honey, ever since I've been calling out my own autopilot shit, oh, everybody gets it. Okay? So all the shit that the habits that are on autopilot, things that he is doing that is imprinted in his mind from the time that he first started fucking to now. I think that that has something to do with the erectile dysfunction. So what I was thinking was that I could create some sort of oil or lube or tea, some sort of tea to help with this. And lo and behold, the motherfucking Blue Lotus is good for that type of shit. Like, y'all don't understand how excited I was when I first found this out. I was like, what? I've been saying I want to do something, but listen, a lot of men are experiencing erectile dysfunction. Okay, a lot of men are experiencing that. I think again, this is something contributed to their habits, like I just said, but I feel like misuse of things in those areas are just like it's the problem. You know what I'm saying? It's overindulging. I think that's what I'm trying to say here. It's overindulging in those things that create blockages in you. Well, the Egyptian lotus flower is will help to unblock those areas, even if it's for a short amount of time. I don't think this is a cure. I think this is more of something that'll help you to release yourself from whatever the situation is. I think if you use it on a regular basis, it will eventually help to cure you from it. But it is rapid, you know what I'm saying? It has rapid response. So it's not, it will help you to, you know what I'm saying, get you there. But it doesn't help. It only helps temporarily unless you make it create it as a habit, like you've done all the other things that have caused you to have the erectile dysfunction. So y'all stay tuned. I am definitely going to be working on that, but definitely creating an oil, some sort of lube, massage yourself. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all be so mean to y'all dick. Excuse my language, but y'all be mean to hell to y'all midsection. Women be mean to their midsection too, but men really be mean to their midsection. Like they be horrible. Okay, y'all don't give a fuck. Y'all treat y'all little midsection or y'all big midsection. Y'all treat it like it ain't your friend or something. Like, do you not understand that he is an intelligence or she is an intelligence, whatever y'all want to call it? It is an intelligence of its own. So if you are not treating it as such, then of course erectile dysfunction is nothing but the misuse of him. Like, not like, what the fuck? That's just, you know. Anyway, oil, lube, put a little lotus inside of some warm oil. You know, like make sure you break the flowers up in there so that the flower, the inside of the flower, like the juices and stuff that comes out of the flower, can mix in with your oil. It'll work. You got it. This is a good flower or herb to use for lucid dreaming. Okay. For lucid dreaming, you can create a oil for it. And lucid dreaming, again, I think I said this before in a previous video, but lucid dreaming is basically when you are aware of your dream. When you're in it, you see what's going on, and so when you wake up, you remember exactly what was going on in the dream. But while you were in that dream, you remember being aware of yourself being up but you are dreaming. Okay. Create an oil, put it on your neck and your face. Yeah, whole face, face and neck, and make sure you get the back of your neck too, because that's where your doppelganger is, or your twin, or your other person is back there. So make sure you put it. Make sure you put some oil on the back of your neck. Okay. Uh. Okay. So the flower is sleep inducing, mood enhancing, um, and it is also a painkiller. That's what I was trying to get to. It is also a painkiller. So if you're having headaches, I've experienced headaches before, and I have taken Blue Lotus oil and put it on my forehead. Blue Lotus oil and put it on my forehead. Not so much with the room spray. I don't believe I even created the room spray before I made the oil. But when I created the Egyptian lotus oil, I was able to put some on my forehead because I sometimes have really bad migraines, right? And they just come out of nowhere. You know, sometimes it be like I be okay, but when I do have them, they are horrible. So I found that if when using the Blue Lotus oil, it calms down. Like it really like takes the edge off of what I'm feeling, like how tight it is. Y'all know what a migraine feels like if you had one, how tight one side of your head gets so bad that you can't even be up on the light. You gotta, boy, I used to be up under the fucking bed in the closet with the door closed with a blanket over my head. I needed it pitch black because it was horrible just to be in the light. Oh, I remember that. But when I learned that a Blue Lotus flower would help with headaches, I was like, well, shit, I can make a tea with that. But I didn't make the tea. I only made the oil. So I fucked around and had a headache. I already had some of that oil made. Went to use it. Boom. That shit was damn near almost immediately. I'm going to say about a good 5 minutes into it. It kind of worked like a goodie. It numbs whatever the pain is. So wherever I'm feeling this pain in my forehead, it numbed it. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't feel it anymore. I knew it was there because it was still tension, but it numbed the pain. Like the pain was fucking out of there. So I think it'll do the same thing for any type of joint pain, any type of internal pain, emotional pain. You know what I'm saying? I think it works well with that as well. So, you know, try it out. Try it out and see. Get you some Blue Lotus, child. Mood enhancing, like I said, if you are a moody person, and ironically, my last name is Moody. I'm very moody at times, okay? You're gonna get what you're gonna get. Okay. But anyway, so when I say it's mood enhancing, I'm basically saying that it will heighten your mood, get you out of a funk. You had a bad day, Blue Lotus tea. You have had a Blue Lotus bath or a Blue Lotus bath. You stressed out, children done got on your nerve, man that got on your nerve, wife done got on your nerve, whoever the fuck done got on your fucking nerve, Blue Lotus flower, take your bath. Room spray. Room spray is good because it will enhance it. My shit fine now. Don't sleep on me. I mean, y'all can make it too. Like I said, that's why I'm giving all of this. So if you want to make it yourself and don't want to buy it, you can do that. But if you just try it, child, because I do make it too. Okay. So like I said, the last fact, and I said it already, but the reason the Blue Lotus is it's a mood enhancer, meaning it can take you up or it can relax you, which is what I've just expressed basically through the information. The Blue Lotus flower wakes up when the sun is high in the sky. It opens up. It opens up just like this. It's like, but when the sun goes down or the sun goes to sleep, the flower closes back up really tight and just, I thought that was the most interesting thing. I think sunflowers do that too, but I don't think so. I know the Blue Lotus flower does, and that is such a beautiful sight to see, I'm sure. I'm gonna have to go look at some videos of it happening. But most definitely, guys, Blue Lotus flower. So give me 1 second. It's already been 20 minutes. Give me 1 second. Let me run in the house and grab the oil and the flower or the herb, and then I'll be right back. Damn, boy. I don't know how I did this. Okay, guys. I hope it went too long. Blue Lotus. Blue Lotus flower. Son, don't come out here with the tablet I'm recording. Y'all, I'm sorry. We at the end of the video. This is the Blue Lotus flower, son. Come here. Let me hold it. Yes, please. I'm trying to, because he came right out here with a tablet. Go on in there, big boy. I'm going to be in there just a second. This is the Blue Lotus flower, guys. I wish I ain't got my light in here tonight, y'all. That's my video a little bit darker than what it usually is, but this is the Blue Lotus. This is just, let's see if I got a petal or something here. Ooh, I do. Boom. This is what it look like. It's dry, of course, you know that, but when it gets wet, it closes up. But as you can see, the inside kind of looks like a sunflower on the inside, and then the petals on the outside is purple. But this part, it opens up like this when it's in the sun, but when it gets dark, it closes up. This is the bottom of the little petal look like, child. Oh my God, I just love them. They smell so good. They got a really nice smell to them. And it's a mild smell. It's not just a loud ass smell. It's very mild. But, you know, it gets the job done. This is the Blue Lotus oil. So you can kind of see it a little bit there. Ooh, y'all smell that? Ooh, child. I know. Very nice. Very much nice. Well, I'm showing y'all, like y'all can see. See that? And it's rich. Look, that was just a little bit. And you see how it can basically moisturize my entire hand. But you don't really want to use this for your hand. You want to use it for up here. I should have put some up down. Having some good dreams tonight. So yeah. Blue Lotus flower and Blue Lotus oil. So I hope this information helped you guys. I hope that this is something that you can use. You can buy these on Amazon, because that's where I get mine from. I got them from Amazon, from a company through Amazon. I'm not sure where else you can get them. I'm sure there's other websites where you can buy herbs from or buy these particular flowers from. But you have to just search for yourself. But I know I buy them from Amazon, okay? May 20th, 2023, I am having a sip and bead here in Dallas, Texas. So if you're interested, inbox me on my IG, Yeye Madre, or on my Facebook, which is also Yeye Madre. Or you can inbox me on TikTok if you're on TikTok at Yeye Madre, okay? And I think that's it for tonight. We ran over time a little bit, 24 minutes, but it's cool because it still works out. Peace, guys. Have a great rest of your night, and I will be back again soon. Peace.